first week of German in your middle school language course and to this week 1 presentation on cognates. The first thing to realize is, what is a cognate? And a cognate is a word that is similar to another word in a different language. And you're going to see lots of cognates in German and English because they're from the same language family. So if you drew a family tree of all the languages, you would see English and German being very close on that family tree, and they are actually both part of a branch called the Germanic languages. And over half of the words in English come from the same source as German, which is why we see so many similarities. The first type of cognates are words that look and sound the same in both German and English. And you see a list of some examples in front of you. Of course, you recognize the words. They're spelled identically to the English. If I pronounce them in German, they may sound slightly different, but they would still be very recognizable. For example, these words are arm, computer, park, hobby, hotel, ketchup, and nest. The next type of cognate are words that look the same as the English, but will sound different in German. When you see each of these words listed, you recognize them, you know what they mean, but when I pronounce them in German, you're going to hear that they sound very different, because in German these words are Nation, Situation, Explosion, Experiment, Giraffe, Idiot, and Journalist. Here we have some cognates that sound the same. When I pronounce them, you'll hear the similarities, but they look different. So when you see these words written, they may be hard to recognize, but when you hear them pronounced, you'll know exactly what they mean. These words are house, brown, bear, ice, and price. This type of slide has some examples of the most common types of cognates that we'll see in German. They don't look identical to the English language, and they don't sound the same as the English word, but we can make some simple changes and get from the German word to the English word. For example, in the first word, trinken, if we change the T to a D, we'll recognize that word as meaning to drink. In the second word, tanzen, if we change the T to a D and also change the Z to a C, we would know that that word means to dance. In the next word, lernen, you may recognize enough of that to know that in English we add an A to get the word learn. The word Schulter starts with an SCH, which in German is a sh sound. In English, that sh sound is simply an SH, and if we change the T to a D, we'll have it close enough to the English word shoulder. The next word is familia, and you have probably figured out that that is the English word family, because instead of an IE, we use a Y. The last three words, Karte, Bet, and Garten, are also words where if we change the T to a D, we will get words that we'll recognize in English. In Karte, in English we also change the K to a C to get the word card, but changing the T's in Bet and Garten get us the English words bed and garden. And here we see the list of the German words we looked at the previous slide on the left and their English equivalents on the right, making the changes that we talked about previously. You may also have noticed that in German, all nouns, anything that is a person, place, or thing, such as Schulter, Familie, Karte, Bett, and Garten on our list, are capitalized. You do need to watch out for a short list of words that are called false friends. They do not mean the same thing in English as what you would think. Let's see what these words really mean on the next slide. And here you see what those false friends really mean. The German word gift means poison, so don't take any gift from a German. The word dome means cathedral. The word bad means bath. The word roman is a novel, a book. The word bald means soon. Rat is advice, and sensibel means sensitive. The next 5 slides have the selection from your quiz on cognates. In addition to recognizing the words that are written the same in German, it might help you to hear the selection for some of the words that sound the same. This slide reads, Mein Name ist Stefan Meyer. Ich habe blonde Haare, nicht zu lang und braune Augen. Ich habe ein rotes T-Shirt und weiße Schuhe an. Ich wohne mit meiner Familie in einem Haus in Berlin. Meine Mutter ist Architektin und mein Vater ist Mechaniker. Er repariert Autos. Mein Bruder ist 20 Jahre alt. Er ist Student und geht auf der Universität in Berlin. As we continue with the reading, you may be noticing that there are words that neither sound the same nor look the same in German, but you somehow know what they mean. That's because you are using context clues to figure them out. You are judging from the words that are around them, from the context that they are in, what the meaning is. So if you're being successful, good job. Let's continue. Mein Hobby ist Sport. Ich spiele Tennis und gehe oft schwimmen. Ich habe Musik auch gern. Ich spiele 2 Instrumente, Gitarre und Trompete. Ich höre oft Musik im Radio. Ich mag Rockgruppen aus England. Ich habe einen CD-Spieler und 100 CDs. Ich möchte auch einen DVD-Spieler haben, aber ein Videorekorder kostet viel Geld. Ich habe Partys gern. Meine Freunde bringen CDs mit und wir essen und trinken, hören Musik und tanzen. Von Montag bis Freitag bin ich in der Schule. Ich lerne Mathe, Englisch, Geografie, Biologie und Chemie. Mein Buch für Mathe ist blau und mein Buch für Englisch ist grün. That's the end of our presentation on cognates. Thank you very much for your attention and good luck, viel Glück on your quiz.